Other people will try to imitate you, they'll try to get your look or get your delivery or whatever, and you never have to worry about that. There's only one you. You just worry about being you, and things will work out.
Megyn Kelly, one of Fox News' most prominent correspondents, has gained attention for her sharp debates and celebrity interviews on her shows. Recently, Megyn's life has undergone some notable changes that have caught the public's attention. Let's explore what has happened in the journalist's life. Megyn Kelly is known for her unique style and figure, but a change she recently underwent has people looking at her with suspicion. Let me tell you about Kelly's past before I share any more facts. Eddie Francis Kelly, Ed D., is a professor in the Department of Education at the State University of New York at Albany School of Education. His mother, Linda, is a housewife of Irish and Italian ancestry, and her father, Edward Francis Kelly, was born in Champaign, Illinois. Kelly lost her father to a heart attack in 1985 when she was 15, leaving her without a father figure. Kelly attended Tecumseh Elementary School in the suburbs of Syracuse, New York. Bethlehem Central High School was her alma mater when she was 9 years old, when her family moved to Del Mar, a suburb of Albany, New York. She earned her BA in politics from Syracuse University's Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs in 1992. She received her JD from Albany Law School in 1995. Kelly worked as an associate at Bickel & Brewer LLP in Chicago. The Conflicting Roles of Lawyers as Directors was an essay she co-wrote for the American Bar Association's Litigation magazine in the fall of 1996. She then spent 9 years at Jones Day, where Experian was one of her clients. Kelly told Business Insider that she worked as a lawyer for about a decade before realizing she was burned out. When considering a career change, I asked myself, what would I be good at that would allow me to use some of these skills in a way that I enjoy doing more? Something that is both fun and intellectually stimulating. The answer was pretty obvious. After working for 2 prestigious firms for 6 years, Kelly made a pivot. When asked about her decision to leave the legal profession, she said, "One day I realized it was time to go on." In an interview with GQ published in 2010, "As I prepared to begin my 6th year of law school, I drove home on Chicago's Kennedy Expressway. I was overcome with emotion around 3 in the morning. I was so exhausted by the time," Kelly continued, "that I began to worry that I could have just broken a bone in a car accident. I hoped to have a long and healthy life, but breaking my femur would put me out of commission for 3 months. It was a smart and lucrative move for Kelly to switch careers after that journey." In 2003, Kelly left her position at Fox News and took a job as a general assignment correspondent for the ABC affiliate in Washington, D.C., WJLA-TV. From the 2004 presidential election to the retirement of Justice Sandra Day O'Connor and the death of Chief Justice William Rehnquist, she covered it all, both nationally and locally. She also covered the confirmation hearings for U.S. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito and Chief Justice John G. Roberts. Later in her career, CNN President Jonathan Klein expressed regret for missing out on employing Kelly as a reporter when she was first starting out, saying that she had the kind of talent that could be found elsewhere. Megyn Kelly went under her then-husband Daniel's surname at this time. He was an anesthesiologist. Things took a sharp turn for Kelly when his demo tape fell into the hands of Bruce Melly's wife, Kim Hume, a news reporter. Once Hume sent the tape on to Roger Ailes, leader of Fox News, the rest is, well, history. In the early 2000s, Fox News went through a lot of changes under Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly, a corporate attorney, and Dr. Dan Kendall were a couple for 8 years. Having said that, their marriage lasted a mere 4 years. Kendall and Kelly were married in a Chicago ceremony in 2001. Kendall accepted a residency position at Baltimore's Johns Hopkins Hospital in 2003, and Kelly secured part-time reporting gigs at ABC's Channel 8, so the family uprooted and relocated. A townhouse in Alexandria, Virginia, was their new home in 2004. Kelly's career took a dramatic change when she joined Fox News. Though they reconciled in 2006, the pair did split up. Kelly moved nearby, and they stayed in touch. When asked about their marriage in a 2015 interview, Kendall said, "I wanted a wife, and she wanted a wife." This was an honest assessment of their union. Help with cooking, cleaning, and providing support was necessary for both of us. Her personality is highly motivated. She would never stay put at home, in my opinion. A Type B partner would have been more suitable for her. No matter how hard we try, things don't always turn out well when both spouses are professionals. Finally, the early 2000s were a time of great transition for Kelly, who got a new job, got married, took on a position in national reporting, and then went through a divorce. On the other hand, she was only beginning her journey as a promising television journalist. Is a second marriage in her future? Will this result in eternal happiness if the answer is yes? Find out by continuing to watch. Douglas Brunt and Megyn Kelly. Fox News was Megyn Kelly's first employer in 2004. Eventually, she received her show, Kelly's Court, and began covering the legal field. As Kelly's professional life flourished, so did her personal life. In 2006, a mutual acquaintance arranged a blind date between Kelly and Douglas Brunt. The chief executive officer of the online security firm Genuine, Brunt splits his time between his homes in Florida and the Big Apple. Until Kelly relocated to the New York City headquarters of Fox News, the two maintained virtual communication. Their friendship blossomed after they were together. According to the New York Times, Bruce had planned to propose the perfect engagement ring, but he was so excited that he purchased a fake band that resembled the stone from the Titanic. In 2008, when the false ring worked, they were married. That year, Megyn Kelly not only tied the knot with Douglas Brunt, but she also reached new heights professionally. She attended the RNC in St. Paul, Minnesota, where her charisma and media savvy were well received. Wearing a crisp white-collared shirt over a brown vest, Kelly exuded an air of refined sophistication. With a V-neck that exposed some flesh and a bold beaded necklace that peeked out from behind her long blonde hair, Kelly flaunted her impeccable taste by injecting some color into the otherwise subdued ensemble. To set the stage for her metamorphosis, let's look at one of her most famous media appearances, which showcases her courage and wit. During her January 2009 attack on Britney Spears, Megyn Kelly allegedly used the song "If You Seek Amy" to make sexually suggestive and filthy comments. Kelly asked the FCC to either ban the song or restrict its playing to periods when children are unlikely to be listening, such as during a Fox News segment. Britney Spears responded by including a parody of a blonde news presenter from the American news show in the music video. In her interview on America's Newsroom, Kelly expressed her disapproval of the song at first. After that, Kelly said, "Bring it, Britney," thus challenging Britney to an appearance on her show. Birth of Megyn Kelly's first child. Britney Spears went into turbo self-protection mode when Megyn Kelly attacked her. Edward Yates Brunt was born to Kelly on September 25, 2009, 9 months after her remark on "If You Seek Amy" was made on America's Newsroom. The new play It's Complicated premiered at New York's Paris Theatre, and she went there despite having just given birth. Kelly radiated self-assurance in a form-hugging black gown adorned with an arousing sequined collar. Having a baby doesn't have to mean sacrificing style, as she proved with a series of stylish outings that highlighted her toned arms. In April 2010, Megyn Kelly made headlines again when she appeared on Howard Stern's show, a year after she criticized Britney Spears for her sexually explicit songs. During the interview, Kelly discussed a variety of topics, including her views on her body, her feelings about premarital sex, married life, and how sexuality is portrayed in media like movies and news shows. The interview resurfaced when Kelly accused Donald Trump of hypocrisy in 2016 for labeling his comments about women as sexist. Megyn Kelly appeared at the 6th annual BGC Charity Day, hosted by BGC Partners Inc., and appeared on Howard Stern a few months ago. After a candid discussion with Stern, Kelly opted for a more conservative look in a black dress. The short sleeves and tight skirt didn't suit her, nor did the knee-length skirt. Despite this, she continued to wear her signature stacked gold bracelets and small gold earrings. Megyn Kelly's GQ interview, the photo shoot and interview with GQ, garnered a lot of attention for Megyn Kelly. The accompanying images of her in a daring black bodycon dress were more notable than the interview itself. Some initial discussion arose around the photos when they were labeled provocative in a Huffington Post article. After the initial backlash died down, Kelly felt compelled to defend the photos during the 2016 presidential campaign, insisting that she felt no shame or remorse for them. The couple welcomed Megyn Kelly's second child, Yardley Evans Brunt, on April 15, 2011. Kelly opted for a longer maternity leave this time than she had with her previous child. During her absence, radio host Mike Gallagher criticized the maternity leave system, calling it a scam. Kelly, known for her outspokenness, did not hesitate to challenge Gallagher. Paid parental leave is something she strongly supports. When she invited him to appear on her show in August, she noted that the United States was the only developed country without such a law. Kelly challenged Gallagher by asking him to explain his stance on the benefits of taking time off after 9 months of pregnancy to rest, bond with the baby, and heal. In 2015, in what the New York Times called her Megyn Kelly moment, her boldness in tackling controversial topics and asking tough questions helped propel her to fame. Megyn Kelly received praise for her stance on parental leave, which she opposed against Mike Gallagher, but not everyone agreed with her decision. Jon Stewart accused Kelly of being hypocritical during an episode of The Daily Show because she seemed to have changed her mind about entitlement programs like paid time off, in his view. Stewart made the observation that Kelly appeared to be exploiting the situation. Kelly said in an interview with Variety in 2015 that Stewart's comments made her cry, but that she has grown a thick skin since then. "When you're just starting out," Kelly remarked, "you fear that someone with Jon Stewart's level of power may damage your career. The truth is, I no longer pay attention to Jon Stewart," she went on to say. "As far as I'm concerned, our work has endured." In 2012, Megyn Kelly attended a benefit concert for Army SPC Brian Dilb, who had horrific shrapnel wounds sustained in battle, using her popularity for a good cause. At the event, which was sponsored by the Gary Senior Foundation, Kelly looked absolutely lovely in an outfit that managed to be both stylish and appropriate for the occasion. A stylish, shorter hairdo, black tights and boots complemented her sleeveless indigo mini dress. The hanging silver earrings she opted for added a sense of sophistication to her otherwise understated style. Kelly's outfit is the definition of casual elegance. It would be great for a night out on the town or a casual gathering with friends. Megyn Kelly discussed Kid Rock's political views and the price cap on concert tickets in an interview while she was 8 months pregnant with her third child. Kelly showed her penchant for modesty in a striking departure from her usual neutrals. A half-sleeve shirt in a bolder shade of purple. Even when she wasn't on the network, she flaunted her arms and added a touch of glitz to her otherwise understated outfit with heavily studded bracelets. Kelly, without a doubt, looked stunning as she spoke, her demeanor suggesting happiness at the prospect of becoming a mother. A month after that, Kelly and her husband welcomed Thatcher Bray Brunt into the world. She was their third child. Case file: Kelly. After taking time off to have her third child, Megyn Kelly launched her talk show, The Kelly File. The show's teaser gave viewers the lowdown on what to expect from Kelly's signature brand of news reporting. In an interview that was included on her first broadcast, she boldly referred to Senator Ted Cruz as the most despised man in the United States. Cruz attempted to avoid answering the questions, but Kelly skillfully redirected his focus by insisting that he immediately do so. In 2014, Megyn Kelly made an impact at Variety's Power of Women event, an occasion where she was recognized with other influential women by dressing appropriately. A bold statement was made by her choice of clothing. Add a daring touch to a classic black dress with a shocking white panel in the back, and accessorize with exquisite hoop earrings and a pendant shaped like a raindrop. Adroitly blending adventure with elegance was the goal of Kelly's ensemble. Not only was the dress expertly made, and the luxurious fabric was a characteristic that stood out, but it also represented a significant turning point in Kelly's public persona. Even though Kelly is well known for her straightforward and businesslike demeanor, this was one of the first times that the public witnessed her adopting a somewhat more daring appearance. A polished and elegant image was achieved by the dress as a result of its broad straps and modest hemline, which tempered the edge of the box-cut neckline that was revealed smartly. Within the year 2011, Megyn Kelly made a daring fashion statement by donning a dress that included a geometric design that was black, gray, and white. Participating in the celebration of the 35 most powerful people in media that was held by The Hollywood Reporter, was she? Kelly was able to establish a powerful and dominant presence because of her striking hanging earrings and elegant bangle bracelet. While Kelly was being honored at the prestigious event, she wore a dress with a design that was both bold and exquisite. This garment demonstrated Kelly's ability to attract attention. Amid her growing success, Megyn Kelly established her independence while preserving her distinctive sense of style. To clarify her political opinions uniquely, Megyn Kelly made the most of the chance that was presented to her. The revelation was made by Kelly that she is a registered independent and has voted for politicians from both the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Notwithstanding Jon Stewart's criticism over her purported shifts from conservative to liberal opinions, fans of Kelly's work who have been following her for a long time may not have been too surprised by this discovery, because she is known for combining conservative financial principles with liberal social beliefs. Kelly's developing public character has gradually stripped the layers to disclose her nuanced ideas, although she maintains the privacy of her opinions about matters such as her stance on abortion. Megyn Kelly made a comeback to the Hollywood Reporter's 35 Most Powerful People in Media celebration in 2015. She did so by wearing a daring fashion choice that included a black romper with a plunging neckline, which was complemented by a bold gold bracelet and her signature gold dangle earrings. Additionally, she wore her hair longer and her smoky eye makeup was more pronounced. The fact that Kelly was present at the event has caused a commotion. When Kelly confirmed her plan to talk with Hillary Clinton to The Hollywood Reporter, she indicated that she was most interested in having an interview with her. She called her the most desirable candidate for the interview. Due to Kelly's expertise in addressing significant political issues, she also contemplated inquiring about Clinton's feelings on the readiness of the country for a female president. Speech delivered by Megyn Kelly during the Most Powerful Women's Summit, hosted by Fortune on the year 2015, was obvious that Megyn Kelly had established herself as a stunning presence on the social scene. While attending the Most Powerful Women's Conference hosted by Fortune magazine, she made a huge impact by wearing a grey dress that was knee-length and did not have sleeves. During the event, Kelly discussed her opinions on power, as well as the connection between power and freedom and the ability to make decisions. Her commanding presence on stage was a testament to her ability to effortlessly pull off any appearance of her choosing. By serving as the moderator of the first Republican presidential debate in 2015, Megyn Kelly was able to wow audiences all around the world. Even though she was wearing fashionable black clothing and eye-catching earrings, the thing that created an impression at the moment was the fact that she was asking the candidates, notably Donald Trump, pointed questions. People began to question, "Who is she?" as they became aware of her presence. Numerous individuals' impressions of her as a journalist were altered as a result of her appearance in that famous black dress, despite the fact that many individuals already regarded her as a strong figure in the media. Watch closely, for we are about to go into the significant change that has taken place in her life. During the Republican presidential debate in January 2016, Megyn Kelly donned a daring new hairdo that was quite short, and she paired it with a stunning black jacket and colorful earrings. Kelly's self-assured and businesslike approach shouted loudly as she remained laser-focused on asking challenging questions despite the presence of Donald Trump. She never once apologized for displaying that she was all business and that nobody had time for long hair while she was in charge of the show. After serving as a moderator for a number of debates that included male candidates and getting admiration from the media, Megyn Kelly seemed to have gained greater self-assurance. In February 2016, Megyn Kelly made an appearance at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. A sequined single-shoulder top and a long, gorgeous black gown with a daring side cutaway were the two pieces of clothing that she wore. On the glitzy red carpet, her costume highlighted her well-known toned arms and revealed her sculpted waist, so demonstrating her self-assurance and sense of style. Model Megyn Kelly made her runway debut at the 7th Annual Women in the World Summit in New York City, hosted by Tina Brown on April 6, 2016. Her shocking new hairstyle revealed a little skin and a little color. In contrast to her usual muted tones, Kelly opted for a vibrant blue dress with a plunging neckline that exposed her arms. She paired it with trendy heels. The event marked the beginning of a new chapter in Kelly's life and a significant shift in her fashion sense. During the event, Katie sat down with her for a one-on-one interview where they discussed her background, her experiences with Donald Trump, and her resilience in the face of adversity. Megyn Kelly was honored at Variety's 2016 Power of Women New York event. In a pale pink dress that covered her entire chest while covering her arms and revealing a bit of leg, she looked feminine and spring-inspired. Using her platform at Variety, Kelly raised awareness for a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting children and protecting their rights. When it comes to this cause, she is more than just a Fox News host. She is a passionate supporter of anti-child abuse initiatives and is an active participant in fundraising activities year after year. Kelly shows that it is possible to make an impact while still being fashionable. Megyn Kelly is fearless and beautiful in her Manis Ex Machina style in our technological age. The world was captivated by Megyn Kelly's spectacular visit in May 2016. Kelly, who chose a classic black mermaid dress, made her public debut in a simple yet elegant dress. However, the intricate sequin detailing of the gold and silver gown, which was adorned with jewels, caught everyone's attention as she turned around. In contrast to her usual neutral tones, Kelly opted for a bold red lip, which complemented her bold choice of outfit. Kelly proved her versatility once again, showcasing her impressive style for dramatic fashion moments and her great style beyond the press. Megyn Kelly always looks stunning in a crisp white coat. Megyn Kelly wore a commanding white skirt suit for her spectacular entrance at the 2016 Republican presidential debate. What she wore spoke a lot about her plans for the night. She was making her third appearance among the Republican contenders, and many interpreted it as the continuation of her dispute with Donald Trump. Kelly deftly pointed out the opponent's inconsistencies throughout the debate, and she even backed up her statements with video proof. Her poise and professionalism shone through as she wore the spotless white jacket, demonstrating her determination to hold the candidates accountable without compromising her position. It was a perfect example of how an outfit can make a person feel more confident and bold, no matter how bad things become. Here is something that may surprise you. Defying Roger Ailes, Megyn Kelly took a stand. The allegations of sexual harassment leveled against Roger Ailes, chair of Fox News, did not garner much attention throughout the 2016 presidential campaigns. Nevertheless, with the election and the publication of Settle for More, Megyn Kelly's memoir, the focus on these accusations intensified. Kelly was one of more than 20 women who accused Roger of harassment. Their complaints led to his dismissal from the network. In her book, Kelly discussed her decision to come forward, highlighting the importance of taking the accusations seriously and holding the perpetrators accountable, rather than allowing them to manipulate the inquiry and escape punishment. Let me tell you the exciting news: Amy Winehouse's metamorphosis. Megyn Kelly's looks have lately sparked speculation due to noticeable changes. Does Megyn Kelly look different now? It seemed like a lot of people were interested in the user's inquiry, which raised worries about potential concealed alterations on services like X, now Twitter. Has Megyn Kelly transformed comparable to that of OIC face? Something is up about her. The term OIC face reflects the physical changes that cause sudden weight loss, which makes the face look older and hollowed out. Rumors about Kelly's probable OIC usage have been circulating on social media for months. Some think Kelly isn't likely to use diet pills because of her consistent public image over the last 30 years, even though it's very uncommon for celebrities to do so. According to one user, Megyn Kelly has kept her tiny body throughout her whole 30-year career. For the moment, she probably won't go to OIC. But Kelly has already spoken about her unhealthy prior attempts at weight control. Although she has not addressed the question of whether or not she uses it, she has often brought up her history of disordered eating on The Megyn Kelly Show. In December 2023, she made a statement on Oprah's confession of using OIC, saying that she had thought it was clear back then. Kelly discussed the possible side effects of weight loss drugs with her doctor, noting that while these drugs may aid in weight reduction, they may not necessarily lead to improved health. During a May 2024 program on pro-Palestinian rallies on college campuses, Kelly made controversial remarks about demonstrators. Kelly proposed using cover-up and some OIC if the demonstrators were unattractive or foolish. Compared to Kelly's previous speeches on weight and body shaming, these comments were far more derogatory. In 2018, Kelly spoke out about her struggles with body image on The Today Show, discussing how she had utilized her stepfather's shame to motivate herself to lose weight while she was a law student. On the other hand, she did admit that the tactic was wrong and shared personal stories of relatives who had battled obesity. Kelly went on to discuss how she struggled with disordered eating after experiencing bullying in middle school because of her weight. Hear these little-known facts about Megyn, the incident that caused her NBC program to be cancelled, and her current activities before you think you know everything there is to know about her. Megyn Kelly has an impressive resume, particularly in reporting and discussing issues related to sexual misconduct, as well as being an active participant in the Datra Me Too campaign. In 2014, she was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine. Kelly has proven her mastery of political journalism by moderating several presidential debates. Kelly is a highly accomplished journalist who has won several honors, including several Emmys, for her work. Currently, Megyn Kelly hosts her podcast, where she delivers intelligent conversations on a variety of topics. She has a global audience that eagerly awaits her talks, where she shares her wisdom and experience. Megyn Kelly Presents is an NBC primetime special that she hosts alongside her morning show. When it comes to issues like workplace equality and women's rights, Kelly is quite outspoken. Several news outlets regularly report on Megyn Kelly's political analysis and opinions. She often interacts with her followers on Twitter and Instagram, demonstrating her mastery of social media. Megyn Kelly announced her return to news with a new media project after resigning from NBC. Many young reporters have been inspired by the career of Megyn Kelly, who broke barriers in journalism. Ever wanted to know why her show was cancelled today? Let me tell you the truth. The headline reads, "Former Fox News Channel personality Megyn Kelly fired from morning show after sparking outrage over saying white people should wear blackface for Halloween." Kelly has had a difficult transition to NBC's more moderate coverage. According to NBC News, Megyn Kelly will not be returning today. Next week, additional executives will host the fourth hour of Today on NBC, the network announced. Kelly's status at NBC was not mentioned. On the other hand, a source close to the situation who asked to remain anonymous said that discussions over her departure from NBC are now taking place. In a statement, Kelly's lawyer Brian Friedman confirmed that his client is still employed at NBC News and that talks over her future are ongoing. His explanation was vague. It has been estimated that Kelly earns around $20 million per year as she enters the second year of a 3-year deal. 4 days after her comments regarding blackface as a costume caused a firestorm on TV, the show was cancelled. However, how can one define racism today? On Tuesday, Kelly stated, "If you're white and you wear blackface on Halloween, or black and you wear whiteface on Halloween, you will get in trouble. As long as you were dressed as a character, that was okay when I was a youngster." Her detractors said that she was blind to the racist minstrel performances and films that used white actors in blackface to ridicule African Americans. Later that day, Kelly apologized to her fellow NBC employees, and on Wednesday she delivered an emotional apology on her show. It was then announced that she would not be hosting any more episodes of Megyn Kelly Today. Just what is she doing right now? On September 10, 2020, on an episode of The Megyn Kelly Show, Kelly made an announcement about the opening of Devil May Care Media, her media production firm. September 28th marked the launch of the show's first episode. The podcast will begin airing on the talk radio channel Triumph on weekdays at noon. European time on Sirius XM, beginning September 7, 2021, as announced on July 6, 2021. Sirius XM members will also have access to a video simulcast of the show. Kelly hinted in early 2023 that she needed to become a member of SAG-AFTRA for a top-secret project. Mr. Bircham, an adult animated comedy series due to premiere in early 2024 on The Daily Wire, will star her, Danny Trejo, Roseanne Barr, and Adam Carolla. She announced the news on her show on November 30, 2023. Kelly was back to the news network's moderating desk on December 6, 2023, when she co-hosted the fourth Republican primary debate with Elizabeth Vargas and Eliana Johnson. It is very remarkable to see how Megyn Kelly has gone from being a prominent lawyer to a famous TV personality. From her modest dress days to making headlines at the 2016 Republican National Convention in her halter dress, Kelly has taken us on a transformational trip. She demonstrates that being confident, sultry, and trend-setting need not be at odds with being strong or humble. Do you like her straightforward working style? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you, and see you in the next video.